Hi, I'm Amanda Palmer, and this is Bridge the Atlantic.
Hey, how's everyone going? For Bridge the Atlantic, I am singer-songwriter Marcio Novelli from Canada.
And I'm music web designer Ross Barber-Smith from Scotland.
And you are watching Encore, a show featuring advice for musicians from the industry's finest. If you're new here, subscribe.
Today we're joined by musician and author Amanda Palmer out of New York. In 2012, Amanda became the first artist to raise over $1 million on Kickstarter, and her book, The Art of Asking, is a New York Times bestseller. So in terms of building relationships with your audience, is there anything that you feel that you've done particularly well, or something that you look back at and think, oh, I didn't do this very well, but now I know I could do it a different way?
Just from watching you from the outside, it seems like, even just with us, you're very approachable.
It seems to come naturally to you.
Yeah, it really does. And you seem to not think highly of yourself. You seem to just, so is there anything in particular that you've maybe seen other artists do so badly in that regard?
Yeah, well, so that's a really good question, and it does make me think of one thing, which is, being able to talk directly to people, i.e., your fans, your audience, an interviewer, directly and without pretension. Mm-hmm. I had to learn how to do that. Mostly because when I started in the music business, I came in with this assumption that I had to act a certain way. Sort of had to act like a rock star. I had to act like an eccentric musician. I had to act like I cared or didn't care or whatever. I thought I had to act. And then bit by bit, I kind of, kept turning over this experience and looking at it and going oh, things seem to go a lot better if I actually strip all of that away and try to present the most honest thing possible. And sometimes that takes more work. Mm-hmm. And I even in the early days of the Dresden Dolls, I was doing everything, managing the band, booking the band, doing the band's PR, and Brian and I were we didn't have anyone. It was just us in my kitchen, burning CDs and putting shows together and trying to figure it out. But even so, and we were really, really into collecting our fans' emails and mailing them. In the first few times I emailed them, I thought that it would be better if I put everything in the third person, as if some important, mysterious outsider was writing the Dresden Dolls will be appearing this Friday. At a certain point, I was why am I doing that? Do I actually think that our fans are going to be more impressed by the idea of some mysterious worker person working on behalf of the Dresden Dolls than me just saying hey, it's me in my fucking underwear. It's 3 a.m. I am typing this to tell you that the location of our show has been changed and it totally sucks for all of us. But if you were going to come to the Paradise, the show's been moved to the Middle East and And I love you guys and I can't wait to see you on Friday. And I was
seems so simple.
Seems so simple. But actually, I really was convinced that Smoke and Mirror was somehow possibly advantageous. At a certain point, I was fuck that. Why? Who am I serving by being anything less than real, especially when I can be real, especially when we have this magical thing called the internet, where I can sit here and say, hi, it's me. No, really, it's just me talking to you because I have this machine. Hooray. And that was really, it's not some mind bomb went off and I realized that one day, but a lot of micro decisions constantly led me down the path of going just keep it real. Just don't lie to anybody. Don't misrepresent yourself. Don't embiggen yourself, Don't do a cosmic Photoshop of who you are. Wow. People like you and your music because they actually like you and your music. Don't have to trick them. And if you don't trick them, you'll disarm them even more because people are so used to being tricked by the entertainment industry, by this general smoke and mirrors of rock stars and entertainers and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Let's see what happens. That'll be interesting.
And I think it's worked for you. So,
Well, thank you for that, because that's
well.
exactly what I needed to hear right now. That's exactly where I'm at right now. And I just needed that extra little push and reminder. So thank you for that.
We hope you enjoyed this Encore episode. For more from Bridge the Atlantic, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you want to pick up one of our shirts, visit our website and use the coupon code BTAROCKS to receive 20% off your order.
This episode was brought to you by Social Surge, your source for social media marketing and online music promotion. Check them out because they do outrus.
They keep the show alive. And if you would like to sponsor the show and become an official Bridger, join us on Patreon from as little as $1 per month. Not only will you be able to showcase your band or brand to our amazing audience, but your support will allow us to keep bringing you weekly videos here at Bridge the Atlantic.
Thanks so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.